What's up, YouTube? Alright, so I got a bunch of questions on why my battery is not in the front and how did you move it to the back. So today, I guess I'll do a little explanation on how I did that. And it's such a nice carpet job too, right? So, obviously the best reason was to move it back to the trunk is to evenly distribute the weight and, you know, free up some space so you can extend your intake forward. I'm gonna get longer pipe and extend it to about here, but yeah, that's for later. So basically how I did it was I got me one of those battery relocation kits, but only thing I used out of the kits was the length of these gauge wires and probably like the straps. They came with like a whole battery box and whatnot, but that shit was huge. It's not fitting here, and I like it better showing the battery. That's pretty cool. So other things I did was I also bought this. This is like an optimum battery, right? I searched on YouTube. I mean, no, not YouTube, eBay. Optimum battery mounts. This ugly fucking mount came up. I said whatever, I'll paint it black and do whatever. And then it's like fully metal, so I drilled it into the floor, and now it's firm. Like you can't do anything. If you're wondering what this is behind this is a bunch of tools that I bought from Home Depot because it was on sale, some 4th of July sale or whatever. And I put it back there because after I mounted it, it leaves like a perfect spot, you know? So now you always have tools, so that's another plus. So in the process of doing this, I got the 2 gauge wire on both of them. This one, in the kit, I think it came like 2 feet. I ended up cutting it like a foot and then mounting it to like a screw. You gotta make sure you sand it down and everything. And then so it gets like a perfect ground mount. The positive is the hard part. You gotta run that all the way to the front of the car. So I'll show you how I do that after I move this stuff out. Alright, so now that this trunk is clear, basically that's how I did it. So yeah, the positive runs over here, runs under here, around here. Make sure I put it behind the mounts. I want nothing messing up these wires and whatnot, so if you're wondering about this one, it's a fuel pump wire, don't worry about that. Run it all the way through there. And now we can go back to the back seats. Boom. So right now under the back seats, legit, like you gotta like pop this up. I'll do it right now. See, under there. Now it runs under this plastic piece, all the way straight up. Make sure you put it behind the seatbelt, so it's not coming out and around. You know, make everything look neat, guys. Everything is better when it's neat. Put that back down. So now running it forward. See, as you can see, I tucked it in between the mess of wires here, under the white clip. Sometimes this comes up, but it's whatever, it's not bothering nobody. Not me anyway, but. And then here, what you do, I think this might be screwed, but forget it. From here, what you want to do is there's a little grommet there, and this enters the frame. So right after you enter the frame, it basically goes all the way out to the wheel well. This I do not recommend. What I do recommend is bringing it up into here and finding a hole through the firewall. That is the best way. But for something temporary, or for something you can find a better way that I did it, I'll show you anyway for, process reasons and how I solved this problem. So getting back outside, and what I don't recommend, after you push it through that little grommet, it's in the frame of the car, so it's in like this block piece of the car. Let's see if we can pop this out. So as you can see, there's another grommet. Push it through that hole. Well, cut a hole in the grommet, then push it through the wire through the hole in the grommet. Super simple. What I did was, which I don't recommend, strapped it to the firewall, and it doesn't rub or anything, you know. It's just, you know, it's just not the best way to do it, because, you know, you don't want anything rubbing against it or anything, debris or whatnot. You can cover it up or whatever, but I don't recommend this. Put it through the firewall like a smart person. So after you do that, it ends up running up here. A whole mess of wires up here. If you can see that red wire, of course you do. Bring it up through here, and now it's inside this jump box kind of thing. I'll cut to a clip of me showing you how to use it, and come back. This will be off, so you can get a better look at it. Alright, so one crucial part is this jump box. You can go to your local music store and pick one of these up, and basically you would put the 2-gauge wire in here, and then every single fuse goes into every single one of them. So instead of doing the whole tape thing, this is just a temporary, it's just a temporary fix to see if everything works, if you can see that. But yeah. And also, don't run it around here. That's not recommended. So, we're gonna connect this up, and then we'll get back to you. Alright, so simply how this works, you take an Allen key wrench, you would unscrew it, as you can see. You put the wire in, and then you screw it, tighten it right back. And it's that simple. So, then we'll start that now. Alright, so, after you've seen that, this is basically how I connected it. Basically, the whole mess of wires that's connected to the battery, the positive lead to the battery that's up here, it's like a little L-shaped block. Basically, crack the block open, take all the leads out, wrap them up in tape, neat and nice, and put them through these circles. As you can see, I have the cover over it, so it's fully protected. It's really nice, actually really nice. And you have different sizes for different size wires. This is a thicker wire, put it in the side, and the positive from the back all the way to the front goes in the back. Powers this whole block, I guess. I don't even know what material it is, but gold, whatever, bronze, whatever. So that's that, you know. Pretty neat, organized, you know. You don't have to worry about water getting on it because of that cover. But if you want more protection, you can tape it up. When I'm taking the whole engine out and whatnot, I'm going to extend these wires and move the box straight to the wall and have everything neat and nice drilled to the wall, and, you know, a professional, whatnot. And so that's basically that. It's really not that hard to relocate your battery to the back. But yeah, I do recommend finding a spot in the firewall. Maybe do like a rubber grommet or whatever. Like maybe this. That's looks like you got some space in this. Poke a hole through it, you know. You just gotta find it on the inside and on the out. So if you guys find anything, let me know in the comment section. But yeah, after you're done with that, you can go ahead, mount it wherever you need to. You can put it over there. I don't recommend, there's no space, but you can put it over there, anywhere. But, you know, I put it over here, decided that. And then I got one of these straps and strapped it. It came in the battery box kit. Pull it tight. And from here, you can actually add a whole bunch of auxiliary, you know, things that you want. Like interior lights, neon lights, or whatever. See, I have a fuel pump zip tied straight here to a ring cable right here. Yeah, it makes everything easy and accessible, so you don't have to run everything to the firewall, you know. And it's not even bothering passengers or whatnot. Everything is neat and nice. You know, barely even think about it. And creates a perfect pocket for your tools. Which I also recommend. You should always have tools in your car, just in case for any mishap, you know. So, yeah. So as you can see, it doesn't really take that much to actually put your battery in the trunk, you know. The only recommendations is to not put it through the fender well. Do it the smart way and put it through the firewall, you know. So, yeah, if you guys find out anything, you know, let me know, honestly. I'm gonna sit over here in the shade because the sun just got really bright. So, any questions, leave it down in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe. Remember, never stop modifying.